Taking the day, I am taking the day.
Hey everybody, welcome to my 100 subscriber episode. Woo woo! Y'all listen, I'm so excited. Several weeks ago, I told you guys, I would say several as in three. 3 weeks ago, I told you guys that once I reached 100 subscribers, I would do the episode that talked about my top 3 lessons learned in getting to 100 subscribers. So this is that episode. This is the episode where I talk about the lessons learned. It's the end of the year and I'm naturally kind of reflective in this time of the year. So I'm going to be really reflective in this episode today and just telling you what I learned. I always encourage you guys to go out there and live a happier, healthier life, because what are you doing? If you are creating a life that you are miserable in, that you can't stay in, change it. Change it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that it's easy, but only you can make the choices that you need to make to live a happier, healthier life. Only you can do that. So that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. That's it. We're going to talk about what I learned in my journey to 100. And the reason why is because I've had at least 20 people ask me, how do I do it? Like, what made you do it? How did you do it? How did you get to, what made you do YouTube? How are you able to continue to pursue your dreams and your passions? And how do you do it? And I'm like, you make the choice and you do the best that you can where you are, and you grow and you improve and you get better and better and better. And I start laughing this week because Cardi B did this video and she says in the video, there's levels to this, man. You know how she talks. So she does this whole thing on Facebook. And she talks about how when you start hustling, you get the guy to pay for your nails and buy the handbags. And then the next level is when he buys the condo and the Mercedes. Well, in the South, he won't buy a house in the Mercedes. And you talk about all, and then she was like, then you get a man to buy your business. She talks about the hustling from the hustling perspective. But from any perspective, there's levels to everything. And that you have to start at any level. And I'm already into it. So before I get too far, let me say this. Welcome, family. Hey, family. If this is your first time here with us, welcome. I hope that you find something here that touches you and helps you live, that resonates with you, that helps you live a happier, healthier life. Go ahead and click subscribe. Look, y'all, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. We're going to talk about that a little bit today, too. But it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Click subscribe. Outside of that, hey, family, I hope you had a fantastic week. Now, back to the discussion at hand. I was talking about it's levels to everything. So you have to start. You have to start in order to finish. You can't finish what you don't start. Start somewhere. You have to start. We want the start to look like the end. And that's not the way. Everything has the beginning, and the beginning doesn't look like an end. If you're cooking the meal, the first dish doesn't look like the whole meal. If you look at an athlete, a famous athlete, I don't know who, child, Steph Curry. I'm sure the first basket doesn't look like the basket that he shoots today. No matter where you start, there is always a start. And the start doesn't look like the end result. But you have to start. How my YouTube looks today, as opposed to how it looked January 1, 2019 is completely different. And how it will look by the end of 2020 will be completely different as well. Honey, even the background and the set changed, and it's going to change again, right? The start doesn't look like the end result, but you have to start in order to get to the end result. So go ahead and start. Put yourself out there. Get it. You can be safe and protected, or you can take some chances and gain something. Stop looking at what you'll lose and look at what you can gain. What will I gain if I put myself out there? For whatever it is that you want. It might be love. You might be seeking love again. You might be out there saying, okay, I had a crap marriage the first time, and I got to put myself out here again for the next time, for the next relationship, for the next man, for the next woman. Try it. You never know. Put yourself out there. You got to start to finish. Oh, I want to be the next CEO. Are you applying to the CEO roles? Maybe it's not in applying to somebody else's table. Maybe it's creating your own. Listen, Tyler Perry rocked my world this year with that. He said on several different occasions and in several different platforms, create your own. Create your own. How can you create your own? Go out there and get it. You can do it. You got to start to finish. The beginning doesn't look like the end, but you can't get to the end of the chapter unless you start the book. Start your book. Whatever that is, start it. The next lesson that I learned in the journey was that y'all, and I'm now getting to my real moments of transparency here, so I'm gonna be transparent. I'm trying not to start crying. You know, I might get there on you. Believing in your talent and your voice. Now, if you ask me, Angela, do you believe in your talent and your voice? I would say absolutely. I don't struggle with that. And I don't mean that from a cocky or arrogant place. I mean that from a speaking is what I do. That's what I do professionally for my job. I travel and speak. So speaking is what I do. However, it's what you're speaking about that makes the difference. You know, there are a lot of people out. Everybody got something to say today. We live in a world today where everybody has something to say, and everybody is selling that they have the answer. And there are some people out here with some truly enlightened thoughts. They are truly out here. And I feel like, God give me some real good thoughts and some real good nuggets and some real good, I feel like I get some good flashes and understanding. But believing that the understanding that you have is something that people will constantly want, that can feed people, and that the lessons that I learned in my life will be beneficial to you, sometimes that can be very hard. Sometimes I would feel like maybe this will land, maybe it won't. And it will be an episode that I feel like is just an okay episode. That will be the episode that you all will go up about. It will be an episode that I feel like is killing. I will feel like I have made an episode that the crowd will go wild. And that will be an episode that y'all will be like, oh, that was cute from around the house. And then some episode where it was a life lesson, something that I learned in my life and experience that I'm sharing. And you all will be like, oh my God, this was the best episode. And I'm like, really? That resonated? Okay. You never know what resonates with people. You never know in your life what you're doing that means something that's meaningful for somebody else. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. See, my business is to deliver the message. It's not my job to figure out what you're going to like and not like. My job is to deliver the message. That's my job. And not try to figure out which message is going to be the message that hits. And that's not my job. My job is to put the message out there. I'm a message giver. How you receive the message is upon you. My job is to give the message. That's it. Do the same in your life. What are you supposed to be delivering? Deliver what you're supposed to deliver. Stay in your lane. Believe in your ability to do what you have been tasked to do. We are created beings. Stop chasing purpose. Be the purpose. Be your purpose. You don't have to chase your purpose. Be your purpose. And stop trying to be the purpose and the receiver of the purpose. Be the purpose. Stay in your lane. Be your purpose. Believe in your ability to be who God has created you to be. Okay? Try not to go, because y'all know y'all will lose me and I'll be clapping and shouting and running off the scene. So I'm trying to stay with you. Be your purpose. Be that. And be great at that. Be great at that. And when you stay in your lane, it's easier to flow and believe in your purpose and how you have been created when you stay in that lane. See, you start questioning when you get out your lane. Stay in your lane. That would be lesson number 2. Lesson number 3, and this is the hard one. This is the one that I spent many a night crying over. I cried over this one, and I'm not a crier. Like, those that know me know I'm not a crier. I don't, you get on my nerves. My kids cry too much. Why you in here crying? My son came in the room the other day. He was like, Mom, can I have a... I said, first of all, why are you whining? Change your whole speech. That just, ooh, I can't stand it. I don't care if you broke it, tore it up, want it, need it. You don't have to whine to get it. You don't have to cry to get it. Flat foot talk. That's just me. So I'm not a crybaby by nature. I'm not. Those that know me know I would cry when I'm ministering because I feel what I'm feeling. But outside of that, I don't really. I'm not a crybaby by nature. I'm pretty solid. And this one though made me cry. This third one made me cry. It is that people don't owe you help, even when they're family, even when they're friends. Y'all, this means something to me. God, this hurt. Still healing. Just because you're my family and you have the talent, you have the ability, you have the skill set to help, it doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean you will. And you don't owe me to because you're family. See, my family is the kind that will help you. That's my family. But that doesn't mean that's everybody's family. If I say I'm your friend and you're doing something, if I don't think it's good enough, I'm going to tell you it's not good enough. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My friends know it. It's rough, boo. I'm going to tell you out the gate. I don't like it. It's raggedy. You need to fix it. And here's how you need to fix it. And here's how I'm going to help you fix it. I'm not going to just tear you down. If it's not together, I'm going to break it down and I'm going to build you back up and I'm going to package you. I'm going to massage it in the way that I can because I want you to be great. I want you to be successful. So if I'm presenting something to you and if you don't like it, my expectation is that you would do the same. If it's not meeting your standard, my expectation is that you would come and say, hey, Angela, it's not meeting my standard. And here is how you need to make it better. And here's how I can help. And even if you can't help, you would at least say, here's my feedback. That was what I expected. What I didn't expect was silence. You ask for help, you don't get it. Girl, I'll call you back. I'll never forget. I invited a friend over and I said, hey, I need you to coach me in how you did X, Y, and Z. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'll be there. What day? No show. I said, Now this is a friend who is a friend. Well, so I thought was a friend. And it shocked me that they would do that. And so then later they came and said, friend, I just been going through a lot. It's on me. I'll make it up to you. Okay, I got you. I'm with you. Never did. But what I found is that what I had to learn, and it was a learning lesson. People don't owe you their light. They don't owe you their shine. They don't owe you their gifts, their talents, their anointing. They don't owe you that. Just because we're friends, just because we're family, just because we're associates, I don't owe you. I don't have to like, share, or subscribe to your page. I don't have to. And see, to me, it's free. Subscribing is free. And it costs you nothing. Like, I had a friend who is a friend call me and say, oh my God, I've been watching your channel for 8 months. She called me in August. She called me in August and said, I've been watching your channel for 8 months, and I just want to tell you I love your work. I love what you're doing. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It ministers to me on a regular, and I subscribe to your page. Now here I am thinking she a day one. And she calls me in August and tells me that she subscribed to my page. Okay, so I'm back now. I'm back. That's how I felt about that. I felt like, okay. Angela, okay. 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 People don't have to help you. They don't have to help you. Stay in your lane. Do what you are supposed to do. And it actually ended up being a very freeing thing, because this is what I realized. I don't want to have to owe you anyway. You don't want to have to owe people because they overextended themselves. Because if people want to help you, they will, and you won't feel like you owe anybody for it. The people that watch week over week, whether they call me and say, I didn't like what you did today, I like what you did today, like Kelvin, oh my God, y'all, he watched every Monday morning. He gonna tell me if he hated it, loved it, if he thought it sucked. He gonna say it was great, it sucked, another great one, another sucked. He gonna tell me, oh, I didn't like your hair, and my sister gonna let me have it. Tisa, Robin, all the ones that would, Truvon, all the ones that would reach out and say, oh my God, I loved it, I hated it. Chris, all the ones that let me know and hold me up. Listen. Their voice is powerful, and I appreciate their genuine support more than I appreciate some shallow support, honestly. But I'm not going to say I didn't cry about it. It hurt. It hurt severely, and I had to learn that just because you're connected to me doesn't mean you're going to help. Doesn't mean you want to help. Doesn't mean that you will help. And that it's okay. That it's well. And that I value more the ones that genuinely support and help and cheer me on than I do the ones that don't. All right, so get free in that. If you feel like there's somebody who you thought would help you, that had the avenue to open the door, because I'm a person that if I control the door and I can open it for you, child, I'm gonna open the door and say, run right in. Everybody's not like that. Some people gonna feel like, figure it out. I had to figure it out. You figure it out. Some people feel like I had to struggle. You struggle, and it's okay. Because you know what? You'll get in anyway. You'll get there. Keep striving. All right, everybody. That's all I have for you on this week. I hope that you found my lessons to be, I hope that you found some benefit in the lessons in your own journeys towards getting to your dreams, getting to a happier, healthier life, and that it blessed you in some way. I want you to take the day. I want you to have a fantastic week. Fantastic week. Y'all, let me give a special shout out to my day ones and to, look, I have got to show the photo of the individuals who helped me get to my 100 again. Thank you. Special shout out to my day ones. Special shout out to my husband who got me started on the IT piece because I suck at that part. Thank you all. Thank you all. I am grateful. Be blessed.
I am taking the day, taking the day, I am taking the day, taking the day, I am taking the day.